All right, there we go. Um, well, that was not very tasty. All right, hello and good morning. I'm using today on this broadcast, what am I using? This Samsung cheap phone. Let's see if it works. We are on the very low budget A06, I think it is. We're on a, $80 Samsung phone. Hi, Sharon. I'm not sure if how everything's going to work. This is the first broadcast on the very low low cost Samsung phone. Is the audio decent? Is everything working? Sounds fine. Okay, good. Not bad then. Blake, hello. Yeah, we're on the very cheap phone. Just like your others. Okay. I'm glad it's working. That's a miracle. I may actually buy a little memory card to stick in here so it'll back up stuff. I actually have been broadcasting on that new iPhone, this cheap one. What's it called? The iPhone Air. But I don't have I can't, you still look like a dork. That's great. I've been trying to keep that image going. Michael, good morning. Can you guys see Michael's comments? Can you guys see everyone? Sophia, what's up? You can't see the other people's comments? Son of a bitch. I didn't do it right. I don't remember where that setting was. I don't know how to change it now. There's something you click where you can see everybody's comments. I didn't click the damn click yet. You can see it, Viper Dave? Okay, you can see Michael's YouTube comment. We just need somebody from Facebook to make a comment so I can see if they came on. I finally got to able to where I could verify my accounts on this phone to get it to work. It kept telling me all my, at least YouTube. Okay, no YouTube comments are on Twitch. You don't see any? Viper Dave said he can see it. Michael, say hello like 2-3 times so people can see if they see your comments. He's high? Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs a hobby. Just me, or is the camera color all black and white? Hey, Bill Way, hello. Yeah, it's the color's not very good. This is a cheap phone, man. This is a really low quality phone. Yeah, this Bill said hello twice. You don't see that, Sharon? Viper Dave said you're on YouTube. Oh, okay. I always wear white. This is true too. Even though my shirts are way too big, I still wear them. All right, I don't know where that setting is to make everybody be able to see everybody's comments. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. Hell, that's the only reason I turned the damn phone on, so people could see all the comments. So I kind of defeated the purpose. I don't know where that setting is even. You only see Sharon and Viper Dave. All right. Well, we'll figure it out later. All right. I didn't pack yet. I'm going to Abu Dhabi today. No comments from you. Okay. I got to pack my stuff. I didn't pack. Last night I laid down. I think I went to bed at like 6:30 p.m. I got it. My flight's not till like 10:30 this morning, so I got to pack up. What cell phone is it? The cell phone is Galaxy A06. Really cheap. It's only like $80. Really cheap phone. Galaxy A06. But it's okay. We're not 4K superstars. We don't care. It's the least expensive, but still good quality 5G Samsung. They had them on sale here. That's why I got one. Yeah, they were on sale. I was only going to use one phone, but then I can't get my Saudi SIM to an eSIM. I don't know, this whole Qatar. No, I'm going to the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is your second largest city in Dubai, in the Emirates. You got Dubai, and then the second city is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is actually really nice. It's a little smaller scale than Dubai, but it's much nicer. A bit expensive, though. This is a business trip, so I don't have it. Rosalind, hello and good morning. Rosalind, we turned on all the comments, but it's still people can't see everyone's comments, unfortunately. We'll figure it out later. So I need to pack for a few days. What is today? Is Tuesday, Wednesday? I need to pack some clothes. Yeah, no, I don't fly already. I fly a little later today. Let's move into here. I'm going to pack some clothes. Hell, I don't need to pack much. I'm just going for a few days. You'll need more than white shirts. The funny thing is, this is a Motorola partner corporate meeting, and I don't really dress the way they think you should. Still in pain? Yeah, my right leg still hurts. My muscle's in pain. Hell, I haven't opened this suitcase. I may want to wash it off. Oh, hell, it looks terrible. My suitcase looks like it's been kept in a shed. Look at this. You can't see it's dirt and cobwebs. I ought to wash it off a little bit. Some bitch looks terrible. Oh, hell. I need to do... Hold on, let me get a brush. My suitcase looks like it's been through war. I got to dust off my suitcase. Big Chill, what's up? One business trip. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while because I couldn't travel anywhere because I was, with my broken femur, you can't get on the airplane. I haven't been anywhere in a while. And when I fly to the Philippines, I don't need luggage. I have clothes there and here, so I don't need luggage. That looks good enough to me. It looks all right. No, I'm going to Abu Dhabi. Going to Abu Dhabi. Oh hell, there's clothes in here. There's damn some underwear in here. I forgot even about it. I had underwear in there. These are when I was fat. They're a little big. I don't even know. They're just been in the suitcase for God knows how long. I've been in there maybe a year. I don't think I've used that suitcase in a year. Get money for them on OnlyFans. Really, I haven't used that in a year. That's funny. All right, let's see. We're going to be going. Today's Tuesday. We just need a couple of shirts. I don't dress up. Yeah, I don't get dressed up. I just I wear dress shirts and jeans. I don't wear dress pants. That's not me. So let's do. We'll get dressed. Oh shit! I'm still walking around like a cripple. Clean pants and socks. Yeah, I get clean socks and shirts, but I don't wear underwear. A lot of people don't think I'm Joe. I don't wear underwear. Really. I'm a commando kind of guy. Oh. Let's see. There's one. There's two. There's some jeans. And then I need a white t-shirt to wear around the bedroom. Now, let's get another pair. There's another shirt. So I got this shirt. What am I going to wear this morning? I guess we'll save these two. Take this. You know what? I think I'll wear that today. And I'm missing some shirts. That'll be okay. Okay, we got just a couple of shirts, pair of pants, need some socks. All right, that's good to go for a couple of days. Now, I've got to get all this shit in this little suitcase. You know what? I really don't need a white t-shirt. I'll leave this here. Now, see how I can fold these up. I'm usually get lucky with the folding. We'll take this here. This will come here. This will come here. And fold them here and over a little. Now we take the arms from this side. Take the arm from this side. Take this arm here. Fold it here and back. Take this arm here, here and back. Take the bottoms, fold them over, and then that's all my shirts folded up nicely. They go here, and they get strapped in with this. And they're still on the hanger. Now, we need to put in this side, we'll put some socks. Pair of jeans. Some jeans. Shorts. All right, just need an extra pair of shoes and I'm good. See, that's how long it takes me to pack for a trip. Done. I'm not really complicated. It's easy to pack. I'm packed out. Easy to pack. All right, let's make one more cup of coffee this morning. Nicholas, hello. Some smelly stuff so they don't think you're Indian. I hear you. Oh, hell, I got my smelly stuff and then my toothbrush. I got a story to tell you. Remind me to tell you a story. Well, hell, I can tell you now. Oh, son of a beach. The other day, we had a bunch of guests come into the office, and they were all sitting around the couch area, and I walked in to say hello, and I had, you know them little farts that pop out like babies when you're walking? You kind of got to go to the bathroom, and then you got little farts that are going, when you walk, they go. Anyway, I went into that meeting room. Everybody's sitting there. And I was doing my best trying not to let it fly out. Well, every time I walked, it was, and it left a trail of sewage. And the next day, people said, "Man, you need to watch yourself and take a shower." I said, "Man, that ain't dirty ass, you dumbasses. That was I had the farts." So I'm in that main room just walking around with them BB farts. I crop dusted everybody. And then somebody said, "You should take a shower." I said, "Dude, that's my BB farts, moron." I crop dusted the hell out of that room. And it was lingered, too. It was like there was oil in there. It was like Ask the Toilet. You know that strong perfume. Myrna, hello. I crop dusted that whole executive room. I couldn't help it. Nothing I could do about it. It just happened. Sometimes that stuff happens. Well, because I only eat eggs and meat. Occasionally I have the crop dusting. I crop dusted everybody. All right, today's going to be a good. I get like that shopping, do you? I'm thinking I should go put this deodorant in my luggage so I don't forget it. Irma, hello. I'm still walking with a limp. I'm hoping this limp will go away someday. I think while I'm in, I may buy a couple of shirts and some pants while we're in Abu Dhabi. I think tonight we'll go to a mall in Abu Dhabi. I'll buy me some slacks, a couple of dress shirts, and two pair of slacks. I need some. All my stuff's so big I can't wear it no more. Tim, hello. Today I'm going to Abu Dhabi. It's like my first business trip since my accident. Oh, you wear by? Yeah, my phones are trifocals actually. I think these are trifocals. Regular, reading, and something else. They're lineless ones. So mine are like everything glasses. They're more than bifocals. They're trifocals. I just got my new glasses. Had to do it. It was 3 years since your last one. Really. I probably should get some. Bob, hello. I'm going to Abu Dhabi. I'll be flying out to Abu Dhabi a little later today. After I eat breakfast, I'll jump in the shower, pack up. Magic Moose, hello. I have a meeting over there. A 2 day meeting or something for some corporate deal. I don't want to go. I got designated. I was the designated guy. I'll just be there a couple of days. Mine is a flight. It's about an hour and a half. It's not a big flight. Headache though. Go to the airport, clear customs, clear security, get on a plane, do the same thing again. Forward security, forward. It's just headache. I'm improving, but not fast enough. My damn leg and muscles are just going to take a while to mend. It's a slow process. Nothing I can do about it. Airports are fairly quick over here. Here, the airports are nice and they're luxurious. Even the airlines here is luxurious. On an hour flight, they will feed you and take care of you. When you're in the Gulf countries, compared to the U.S., you get treated nicely here. You get great food and nice. It's much nicer. Yeah, things are just really nice here. Yeah, here it's just so much better. Once you live here a long time and then you go to America and get on a flight, you'll realize how even the airports in America are shit. Here, the airports are just like palaces and beautiful. America has a bad infrastructure problem. Everything's old and outdated. Even the services is stingy. I don't know. The rest of the world, the airlines are much better. America's wore out. It's just old and ghetto. It's like the Greyhound service, you know? Tim Kennedy, nice meeting you. Safe travels. Yeah, we'll travel a little bit later today. Yeah, once you go abroad and see how nice the airlines are, it's kind of upsetting when you when you go back to the U.S. and you see how bad things really are. Things are not that good. Yeah, it's really bad. Steve Carpenter, hello. You know, no matter how good or bad America's doing, people have they get caught up in the politics that don't matter. Even during this government shutdown and everything, you're all caught up in the problems that don't matter. The biggest problem in America is not left or right, it's corporate greed. They take more money, give people less pay, and no money gets trickled down to the infrastructure. People are just not seeing the whole picture. If you look what Trump is doing and everything, okay, immigration's being cracked down on, this is being done, fraud is being taken care of. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody fixing the potholes on your street. There's nobody improving your highways or your airports. Neither side is doing anything. Corporate greed rules. Everything else is just a little dust thing to move things out of your eyes so you can act differently. God bless, protect America and all Americans. I hear you. But America's run down. Corporate greed took over. Nobody's improving anything. The rest of the world is improving. Yeah, the rest of the world, everybody's got newer. Did you see the airport in Cebu? It's beautiful now. They just redone the roads out here in the rural areas. Did they? That's good, finally. Be nice to see them redo all the roads and get everything in tip top shape. President AOC will fix everything. Oh, God. Pick your poison. Which corporations are you going to patronize for your goods and services? That's true. Anyway, corporate greed, everybody let it happen. You have to because you're a slave. Yeah, everybody's a slave. You just don't realize it. Slavery is at the top of its game right now, and everybody doesn't even realize it. Slavery is worse today than it's ever been. At least during the slave days, the master would take care of the housing and the food. Now you got to take care of your own house and food. You're still a slave. They just keep trickling your income down. Cost of living in the past 50 years has rolled 500%. People's wages didn't even go up 2%. I made more money in the 80s than I make today. Really. I made more money in 1982 than I make in 2025. Isn't that crazy? Mark, you too. I made more money in the 80s than I make now. Yeah, I did great in the 80s. I was doing smoking good. Prince, good morning. I had more money and more time. It is bad, isn't it? 80s and 90s, I did really well. I had more money and more time. I don't know what happened. Soon as we hit the millennial, that was the end of life as we know it. We all became super slaves. Is the U.S. paying your pension or Saudi? I get my Social Security and then I get a departure settlement here and not a lot of money. But I don't rely on all that. I have rental property. I have other ways. You know what I mean. Do you think it'll ever come back? No, it's over. Corporate greed took over. It's over. It's done. 90s was prosperous. Sometimes we have a product shortages. When demand increases, the price goes up. Yeah, but that's not a big deal. The scale of all in all is people's wages don't equal the cost of living. People forget your grandparents. My mother never worked. My father supported 5 kids in a house in a good middle class neighborhood. My grandmother, everybody, they put your wife to work and the husband to work. Women stayed at home and raised the family and watched the children years ago. I don't see many people doing that. I did that, but most people don't do it. How do I know Boogie 298? I don't know. We've done stuff back and forth. We're able to pay for college while working at McDonald's. Yeah. I didn't sometime even your dog to work. Yeah. Well, now they got your wife at work. You got you at work. They got everybody at work. 2 people working, you still can't pay everything. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a big hustle. I'm talking about the majority of people, by the way. There's still a select few of society that do very well and don't have to worry about it. But if you're not a professional at the top of your game, your life is a little difficult. It's not a gravy train. Whereas 25 years ago, just a normal guy could do good and have a great life, and you didn't have to be. Boogie's hilarious. Yeah, he is. You didn't have to be a, what do you call it? You don't have to be you didn't have to be a doctor or a surgeon to live a good life. Yeah, nowadays, only the people at the top of that game do all right. I'm recovering well, barely. My leg still bothers me a lot. My muscle. I don't. It's going to be months before I can walk like a normal person. I got months of recovery still in my muscle and tendons. They say it takes up to 8 months to be fully recovered. One man can support a whole family. That's true. I don't really have physical therapy. I go, they tell you what to do, and I do the same thing at home. Ride the bike and exercise. That's about all you're doing. It ain't no big deal. I still need a cane to walk. Hopefully, it'll be over after my tendon heals. Bunch of nonsense. Try to get better. One man can support a whole family. This is true. All right, let's go to the other room. My breakfast should be here soon. Need to tell them to give some PT. I need to do something. They got to do something to improve me. Will your kids stay in the Philippines? I don't know. They may not. Ain't nobody help me. I'm here alone. I've been healing since broken alone the whole time. I've been alone and stuck and couldn't travel for months. You can't travel after surgery. This is my first trip since I had surgery. You know, you can't travel for 60 days after you have surgery due to blood clot possibilities. So this is my first travel today in a couple of months. Bunch of nonsense. I went through this whole ordeal solo. But that's okay. I'm a man. I can take my shit solo. I just thought she and the son might be there. No, here's the difference. Why would I spend thousands of dollars for an instant flight for somebody to come and look at me and go, oh, honey, boo-boo, what can I do? Are you okay? I'd rather have the money. I don't need $3,000 in bills just so somebody can come home and go, oh, honey, boo-boo, can I massage your doo-doo? I don't need that. It would have been nice, but it's too expensive. Got to run now. Take care. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, Tim Kennedy. You too. But you know what I mean. It's just, what's somebody going to do? Sit there and look at you? Get you a coffee or something? It's better you have to move around and suffer. That way you'll recover quicker. If you got somebody just watching you lay in bed and going, oh, honey, I feel so sorry for you. That's just nonsense. I don't need all that. I don't know who needs all that nonsense. You just take care of your own self, you know. You can do it, Junior. You can do your own stuff. You're cracking up. I hear you. I was worried about you. You were done well all by yourself. I did it. It was terrible, but I did it. But that's how you have to do it. How else you going to do it? What are you going to do? People just going to motivate you? Ain't nothing going to happen. They can't do anything, really. You know, we're men. We don't really need moral support. That's for women. You guys need that sentimental, I love you, honey, boo-boo shit. Men, we just do that so you'll be happy and leave us alone. But we don't need that. Women need affection and caring and good words and all that hushy-bushy, cushy stuff. To be honest, a man can get married as long as you pounce him once or twice a week in the bedroom. He don't need much more. Everything else just messes with him. We're not that compassionate people you think we are. We're all putting on an act to make you happy. We don't need that shit. Really. No man needs to sit there and go, honey, boo-boo, doo-doo-hoo, let's huggy-buggy. Oh, I missed you. What did you eat for lunch? I hope your day was good. Oh, that color looks good on you. We just say shit to make you happy. We don't care. Really. We don't care. Anybody who says they do is just another guy lying. Just BS. The men don't think that way. Men and women are different. We don't think the same. We just do that shit to make you feel better. But all in all, we don't care. Really, it's actually a headache. It's true. Whenever your husband is telling you how good you look and how something is nice and how good food is, he's just kissing your ass. He don't care. And his main motive and main agenda is when you're in the bedroom that you take care of business. And if you don't do that, he probably should find another wife. That's your main chore. Take care of the house, take care of business, keep the man happy. That's it. People act like men are complicated. We're not that complicated. Men are really actually simple creatures. When do I think I'll retire? Irma. I went to a financial consultant to see about retirement, and he told me if I work really hard until I'm 97, I should be able to retire and live happily for at least 7 minutes. That's the plan. Don't worry. I'll be able to live comfortably for 7 minutes. uh, you'll be damned. Hey. To be honest, I could retire this month and live in poverty, but I don't want to live like that. My eggs and hot dogs or sausage will be here in a minute, any minute. I just don't want to live that way. I don't want to live poor. I like to have things and do things, But I could retire this month. I'd just be poor. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be poor. That's all. That's the reason, I need to go few more years. I don't want to be sitting there pinching pennies, wondering what I can do and can I afford this? Can I afford that? I need about 2 or 3 more years, 4 more years. I don't want to be poor. I've been poor. It sucks. I don't want to be that dude poor on Social Security wondering where he can have to sacrifice this or that for something that, I'm not going to, that's not me. Yeah, I can draw Social Security this month. My employer don't give me a pension. I get a final settlement. I get like 1 year's salary when I leave. Anyway, I have Social Security, 1 year settlement. I have rental property. I have a few things, but it's not, I need more. I just don't want to be poor. I don't have no 401k. I don't have any of that shit. I've been living my life. Even Tennessee is expensive. It's expensive everywhere in the world. You name it. Everything costs money. So I just don't want to live impoverished. I just don't want to be that poor person on Social Security wondering how he's going to do something or anything could break him, or I just don't want to be that person yet. I'm still working on stuff. So we're still working on it. We'll see how it goes. I went through some really broken, poor times when I was younger, and I can't handle it. It was terrible. Really. Why do you think I go to work every day? I don't want to be poor. It's terrible to be poor and not have and not do anything. It sucks. And it sucks to struggle. That's why I work every day. I don't want to struggle. Other people don't mind taking government money and just living like an asshole. I can't do that. I can't live on welfare and just barely make it and be happy. That's not me. I can't live that way. If you don't mind living in the ghetto on food stamps, pumping out, it's just, I don't know. I'm not going to live like that. Hell no. I go to work so I can live all right, I hate welfare and people, I don't want to live like that. That's not me. I'll pay my own way. Yes, come in. Okay, I'm leaving today. I will be back Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, so no food tomorrow, and I'll be back Thursday. Okay?
Thursday morning?
Thursday morning you can bring breakfast.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Needing to stop the food delivery until I get back. I'm just going for a couple of days. Cup of Joe doing well? Cup of Joe's doing as well as he can. Cup of Joe's never going to do that well. Cup of Joe will always be Cup of Joe. My breakfast: eggs and dogs. I'm headed to Abu Dhabi. Joe fulfilled his the dumbass. Joe's. We'll get into it later. Remember, Joe doesn't mind being poor. He's good with it. Yeah, I'm going for work. I don't travel unless if I'm traveling, I'm getting paid to travel. I don't want to get into it, but Joe's happy with being poor. That's his business. There's a lot of people like that. A lot of people in this world don't mind being poor. That's life. That was a nice lady. Oh, he done run her off. He ran her off. I don't even want to talk about it. After her chatting with him for 5 minutes, she said he's no good. She figured out in 5 minutes he's a worthless. It's actually kind of sad. This is my breakfast. Took her 5 minutes to feel to realize he ain't no good. She ain't interested. He did it to himself. Yeah, he did. You'd like to have options. I hear you. Anyway, I ain't got a whole lot to say. I'm eating eggs and dogs. Did he show us? Oh, you didn't see it? I eat the same thing every day. I've been eating the same food every day for a year. I eat eggs for breakfast, beef for dinner. And sometimes when I have lunch, I have a chicken breast. I don't know. I probably eat half a dozen eggs every day. And I only eat half of this. I cut it up and give it to the cats in a minute. Yeah, that's how I started losing weight. All right, more runs. Good morning. Okay. Come here. All right, those cats been living that way every day. Bill Bigelow. Thank you for reminding you it's best to keep working. Yeah, it is. You don't want to live poor. It sucks to be poor. We all keep working because we don't want to live like shit. Most people can retire, but it's not nice. You ever going to walk normal? Yeah, I'm getting better every week. My walking's improving. I walk perfect with the cane, but without the cane, I'll walk probably another month before my muscle heals. Excuse me. Was that a yes? No, I walk normal in a few months. My tendons tore away from near my knee. Takes a while to heal. It's slow. It's not going to be quick. Bone is healed. Muscle takes a while. It's freaking hard. Damn 8-month ordeal is what it says in the damn. If you look everywhere on the net, they say it takes 8 months to totally recover. I'm into about 3.5 months. So 8 months. I'm only into like 2.5 months. It takes 8 weeks just for the bone to heal. My cat ain't coming back home. He's going to stay where he's at. You know I'm rolling my eyes. I hear you. Okay, what am I going to do today? We got everything packed. I just need to jump in the shower and go to the airport in a good amount of time. Yeah, I got a haircut and a shave yesterday. I like to keep that white supremacist look. You know, I like to keep that. That's my style. Yeah, when I go to the barber, they ask what you want, what kind of style you want. I say, give me that white supremacist look. Skinhead. That's my style, skinhead. Oh, yeah, that's my style. I'm thinking about getting my nose pierced and getting me some tattoos on my face. I've been thinking about it. I need a couple of teardrops, nasal ring. I'm joking. Did you say airport? Yeah, I'm going to Abu Dhabi today. Post Malone made it cool. Yeah, he made it cool. Why not? I don't think that he's cool. He just made a lot of money. He's still. Anyway, I'm not really into facial tattoos. I'm kind of really prejudiced towards it. Even a lady who has a tattoo, I think it's disgusting. I grew up where women don't get no tattoo. Even men don't. Yeah, you guys can see Abu Dhabi today. At lunch, we'll be there. I'll show it to you. Or later in the afternoon, you can see Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's nice. I have a tattoos. Yeah, you shouldn't have got them. Tattoos are trashy on women, in my opinion. Get them lasered off. I think women should not have tattoos. I think it's trashy as hell. It's totally trashy. Whether you can see them or not, you got them, so it's trashy. I just think women with tattoos is something just totally unbelievably trashy. I'd get them lasered off if I was a lady. It's just the trashiest thing you can do as a lady is get a tattoo. And as a man, it's not much better. Really, it's not much better for a man. Tattoos are trashy. It shows how low achieving you are. Don't get tattoos. Tattoos are, no matter how you see on TV, it still lowers what people think about you. No matter how great they advertise, and no matter how many people on the media say tattoos are good, they're not. They make you look trashy. Period. Took a year to heal from the rotor cuff tear, did it? That's going to take me a while. Tattoos are plain and trashy. That's all there is to it. You can't say anything else. Yeah. If I see a girl or a lady with tattoos, the first thing that comes to my mind is AIDS with hooker. I don't know why. Those two words come to my mind. Oh, must be a hooker. Oh, has AIDS. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Any girl who has a big tattoo has a big vagina. I guarantee it. You will not find a big tattoo on a girl with a small cooter. Big tattoo is a big cooter. That's how it is. So if you're into big cooters, just look for a girl with big tattoos. And if she has more than one tattoos, she could probably keister stash a softball and you wouldn't even know it. And I'll leave it at that. Let's see if these cats are still eating. Chris McKinney, what's up? Get. Hey, get. I don't like you. Not you. You. Get out of here. You're always whining. Leave these other cats alone. These orange cats are bastards. They're actually evil. That one there is evil. Quick. Go on. Go. Get. Get. Get out of here. Go. See, I knew you were evil. That orange cat will beat the shit out of all the little cats. They always have. Okay, baby, come and eat. Come on. See these little cats, they're waiting to eat, but that orange cat is mean and beats the hell out of them. These little bitty cats want to eat too, but that big orange cat just beats the hell out of them. The little cats don't get to eat. See, now the little cats come back and they can get some food. That orange cat that makes all that noise, screaming, "Row, row, row," that cat's evil. I seen it beat up some baby cats. It was terrible. She's an evil cat. Now these little ones can get something to eat. If I don't stand here, the little cats don't get to eat. Need a paintball gun to shoot that orange cat with. There she is. Look, sneaking back under there. See, it's not a she, it's a guy. See that cat? That is a bastard. It beats the hell out of the babies. I've seen it attack baby cats. Here comes another baby back. See? Once that big orange bastard leaves, the babies can eat. Now the babies can come and eat. Look at them. They're all paranoid. They're trying to eat so they don't get beat up. That's poor babies. Oh, big orange cat. As soon as I move, that big ass orange tabby cat, he'll come over here and start kicking everybody's ass. Look how paranoid they are. They can barely eat. They're about to get beat up at any second. Anyway, all right. We're going to let natural selection figure it out. I'm tired of standing there. It's actually, Mother Nature's a bitch. But then again, I got to respect Mother Nature. You know, in the natural world, only the strongest lead. Somehow in America, we decided it was okay for the weak, lazy to lead us. It showed here a little bit. It's 31 degrees out here and having a polar blast. Are you? It's probably 75 or 80 here. We don't get no polar blast. Yeah, we don't get no polar blast. I'm lucky I don't get that. Don't fool Mother Nature. Well, they are. Look at America and the politics. The weakest people are leading you. If that doesn't upset you, you ain't no good. The weakest people are leading the nation for the past how many years? Could you imagine letting the weakest lead you? This is a new phenomenon, by the way. During the Romans and all, the Spaniards and all, they didn't let the weak lead them. The strong led the people, not the weak. Welcome to America. You need the blue-haired, obese ladies to tell you how to live. Australia, the same dumb and weak running. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's crazy how the weak lead in a lot of the Western nations today. It's a shame. Anyway, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. Beyond my pay grade. Yeah, it's beyond my pay grade. God bless you. Do the best you can. Imagine a pack of lions and the weakest one leading the pack. Imagine. Lucky LaRue. That ain't happening, bro. What ain't happening? Now it's not. It's starting to get back in shape, but it was bad for a while. The past 8 years in the world has been terrible with all these weak ass leaders bending over to the whole, what's that, world agenda thing, trying to get everybody dependent. That's why they love to see people on food stamps. They love to see people on social welfare. The weak love to see you that way. That way you're even weaker. Now that they've approved and are going to open the government back in America, I think it's a bad thing. I think keeping the government closed is a good idea. It'll help get all the people off the free food and free money. When you go to the zoo or you go to the park, they always tell you don't feed the animals. If you feed the animals, they will come dependent on your food. However, when it comes to people, it's the same thing. If you keep giving them money and feeding them, they become dependent on that. I don't know why we're like blind dumbasses. I don't know why we think it's okay to keep giving people welfare and free food. It's not. It's a temporary help or for elderly people. It's not for the normal working Joe. Really, it's not. If you're able to work, go to work. Why should half the people go to work to pay for the half who don't? I don't see how everybody accepts that. In every city in America, good idea to get it. Yeah, they need to work. If you cut off the food and free, they will go to work and survive. That's what will happen. You don't feed wild animals because they become dependent. The same with people. You can't feed and water them. They will come dependent on you. The only people who deserve that is handicapped or elderly people. If somebody's got a real handicap, you should help them. If somebody is an elderly person, you should help them. They've paid their dues. Really. We should not be feeding able-bodied people. And if you're a lady living in the projects and you've got 5 kids, you're just a whore. Why should we feed a whore? Now, people say, yeah, but it's not the child's fault. Yeah, but you're encouraging it by feeding all the children. There's some things that are hard to find an answer for. But anybody living in the projects with 5 kids from 5 baby daddy, I don't know. We should probably let natural selection take care of that. I don't have an answer for everything, but I know it's wrong. That's been a part of life. The welfare for able-bodied people needs to stop. It should only be done as an emergency service for 3 to 6 months, not a whole life, many, many years. If you keep feeding, watering people for 10 years, they ain't going to work. They're going to sit there. It's not your responsibility to feed everybody. It's not. It's crazy. Time is 6 a.m. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to get in the shower and then get in the car and go to the airport. What's the plan for today? I'm getting in the car, I'm going to the airport, and I'm flying to Abu Dhabi. Get rid of the warning labels. The flight's only about an hour and a half, hour and 50 minutes, something like that, under 2 hours. We're going to get a beer when we land. I don't drink. Yeah, I'm not a drinker. So I'm not really into drinking. I don't care if they got alcohol or not. It's just not something I'm into. I just don't get a beer. Maybe I drink a beer once a year or something. I don't drink. Yeah, I'm just not a drinker. I haven't seen alcohol improve anybody's life. Rum chocolate that one Christmas. Yeah, I had those rum chocolates one time. They were nasty. I'm not really a drinker. Not into that. Not my cup of tea, you know. Some people love to drink. It's up to you. I haven't seen alcohol improve nobody's life. Ugly people get laid so you can improve some. That's what drink is for ugly people to get laid. That may be true. I'm just not a drinker. Some people's into it. Anybody that sits around and talks about any addiction and they can't wait for it, it's ridiculous. Have a good trip. I agree with everything you said. Thank you for saying, hey, you're welcome. Yeah, if you're drinking too much or even daily, you need to just stop. It's not improving your life. It ain't going to help you. There's no benefit. There's no benefit in drinking. I don't drink and I have no tattoos. There you go. But there's no benefit in, there's none. Of course, I have AliExpress telling me I have a delivery. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I have a damn delivery. I have to tell security to get my delivery. I have some tires being delivered today. I won't be here. I ordered Continental Urban tires from AliExpress for my bike. And I ordered them from AliExpress. I've been waiting on them forever. Well, I guess they'll be here. Hopefully. I have these tires here coming. I've got these Continental Contact Urbans. They're really light tire and good rolling resistance. They become really popular on the folding bikes and also on road bikes. This is a good general tire. They're really good tires. They're not expensive either. People used to only use Schwab Marathon, but now people have switched to the Contact Urbans because they roll better and they cost less. So that's what I'm waiting on. Anyway, yeah, that's the tire I like to use. All right, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got to go. See you folks later. I got to get in the shower. I got to scrub down, get dressed, get in the car, and head to the airport. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Next time you see me, we'll be in Abu Dhabi. So, see you next time.